Behind every unforgettable role is a real life with a final chapter. In this video, we visit the graves of beloved actors we grew up watching and remember the stories behind their lasting legacies. Frances Farmer rests at Oaklawn Memorial Gardens in Fishers, Indiana, a talented film and stage actress remembered for her work in Come and Get It, as well as an accomplished career on Broadway. Her later years were marked by personal struggles that overshadowed her early promise. She died at 56. Paul Winfield rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, an Oscar-nominated actor for Sounder and an Emmy winner for his role in the acclaimed miniseries King. His commanding presence made him one of the era's most respected character actors. He died at 62. Jane Mansfield rests at Fairview Cemetery in Pen Argyl, Pennsylvania, a Fox Studios star best remembered for her role in The Girl Can't Help It, embodying the glamorous blonde bombshell persona of 1950s Hollywood. She died in a car accident at just 34. Suzanne Pleshette rests at Hillside Memorial Park in Culver City, California, an actress beloved for her role on The Bob Newhart Show and remembered for her distinctive voice work across both film and television. She died from respiratory failure at 70. Joan Crawford rests at Ferncliff Cemetery in Hartsdale, New York, an Oscar winner for Mildred Pierce and one of Hollywood's true powerhouses, whose career spanned from the silent era all the way into the 1970s. She died from a heart attack at 72. Robert Mitchum rests, in memorial, at Oddfellows Cemetery in Camden, Delaware, a film noir icon remembered for Out of the Past and The Night of the Hunter, his brooding screen presence defining an entire genre of Hollywood cinema. He died at 79. Dawn Wells rests at Mountain View Cemetery in Reno, Nevada, best remembered as Mary Ann Summers on the beloved sitcom Gilligan's Island, a role that made her one of television's most enduring and cherished characters. She died at 82. Penny Marshall rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, an actress and director behind Big and A League of Their Own, helping break new ground for women directing major Hollywood films. She died from complications of diabetes at 75. Spencer Tracy rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, a two-time Oscar winner, remembered for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, one of classic Hollywood's most respected and decorated leading men. He died from a heart attack at 67. George Wendt rests at St. Mary Catholic Cemetery in Evergreen Park, Illinois, a beloved television actor remembered as Norm Peterson on Cheers, a role that made him one of sitcom television's most familiar and comforting faces. He died at 76. Red Fox rests at Los Angeles National Cemetery, California, a comedian and actor best known for starring in Sanford and Son, bringing his sharp comic timing to one of television's most groundbreaking sitcoms. He died from a heart attack at 68. Joan Hackett rests at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, California, a respected film and stage actress remembered for her roles in Will Penny and Support Your Local Sheriff, admired for the depth she brought to every performance. She died from cancer at 49. Randolph Scott rests at Elmwood Cemetery in Charlotte, North Carolina, a Western film icon whose career spanned over 60 films between 1928 and 1962, making him one of the genre's most enduring and prolific leading men. He died at 89. George Peppard rests at Northview Cemetery in Dearborn, Michigan, an actor remembered for Breakfast at Tiffany's and for playing Colonel Hannibal Smith on the A-Team, a role that introduced him to a whole new generation. He died from cancer at 65. Lee Van Cleef rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, a Western legend known for his role in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, his steely gaze becoming iconic in the genre. He died from a heart attack at 64. Leonard Nimoy rests at Hillside Memorial Park in Culver City, California, an actor and director immortalized as Spock in Star Trek, a role he embodied across 5 decades of film and television. He died from complications of lung disease at 83. George Reeves rests at Mountain View Cemetery in Altadena, California, an actor famed for playing Superman in Adventures of Superman, a role that made him a household name to a generation of young fans. The circumstances of his death at 45 remain disputed. Agnes Moorehead rests at Dayton Memorial Park Cemetery, Dayton, Ohio, an actress known for her work in Citizen Kane and for playing Endora on Bewitched, bringing sharp wit and gravitas to both film and television. She died from cancer at 73. Buster Keaton rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, a silent-era master of physical comedy, remembered for The General and Sherlock Jr., his stunt work and deadpan style influencing generations of filmmakers. He died at 70. Bill Paxton rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, an actor known for Aliens, Twister, Titanic, and Big Love, whose versatility across genres made him a familiar and reliable presence for decades. He died from complications of surgery at 61. Val Kilmer, honored with a cenotaph at Boot Hill Graveyard in Tombstone, Arizona, was a film actor known for Top Gun, The Doors, Batman Forever, and Tombstone, admired for the intensity and range he brought to every role. He died at 65. Anna May Wong rests at Angeles Rosedale Cemetery in Los Angeles, California, the first Chinese-American Hollywood star, best remembered for her role in Shanghai Express, a trailblazer who broke barriers in an era of limited opportunity. She died at 56. Elvis Presley rests at Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee, a film star of Jailhouse Rock and King Creole, whose fame as a musician crossed seamlessly into a successful career on the silver screen. He died at 42. Lou Costello rests at Calvary Cemetery in East Los Angeles, California, a comedy icon of Abbott and Costello, immortalized forever by the classic routine, Who's on First, one of comedy's most beloved bits. He died at 52. Dick York rests at Plainfield Cemetery in Kent County, Michigan, a television actor best known as the original Darren Stevens on Bewitched, whose role was later recast due to his ongoing health struggles. He died at 63. Katherine Joosten rests at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Circleville, Ohio, a television actress known for her role as Karen McCluskey on Desperate Housewives, delivering sharp comedic timing well into her later career. She died from cancer at 72. Willie Garson rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, a character actor remembered for playing Stanford Blatch on Sex and the City, bringing warmth and humor to one of television's most beloved friend groups. He died at 57. Lonnie Anderson rests at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, California, a television star best known as Jennifer Marlowe on Folkby in Cincinnati, a role that made her one of the most recognizable faces of 1970s and 80s television. She died at 79. Mary Jackson rests at Green Lawn Cemetery in Columbus, Ohio, a television actress remembered as Ma Gormley on The Waltons, bringing warmth and character to one of television's most cherished family dramas. She died at 95. Greta Garbo rests in Stockholm, Sweden, a legendary star of Camille and Queen Christina, famed as much for her reclusive mystique later in life as for her luminous screen presence during Hollywood's golden age. She died at 84. Jimmy Durante rests at Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, California, a vaudeville icon known for his film roles in musical comedy, his distinctive raspy voice and larger-than-life personality, making him a beloved entertainer for decades. He died at 86. Lorne Greene rests at Hillside Memorial Park in Culver City, California, a television icon known as Ben Cartwright on Bonanza, and later Commander Adama, his commanding voice and presence anchoring two generations of television. He died at 72. Matthew Perry rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, California, a television actor immortalized as Chandler Bing on Friends, his comedic timing helping make the sitcom one of the most beloved in television history. He died at 54. Alan Ladd rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, a noir and western star best remembered for Shane and This Gun for Hire, his understated intensity making him one of the era's most compelling leading men. He died at 50. Leslie Nielsen rests at Evergreen Cemetery in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, a comedy legend of Airplane, and The Naked Gun, whose deadpan delivery redefined spoof comedy for an entire generation of filmmakers and fans. He died at 84. Montgomery Clift rests at Friends Quaker Cemetery in Brooklyn, New York, a four-time Oscar nominee, known for A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity, admired for his raw, emotionally honest style of acting. He died at 45. Bela Lugosi rests at Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, California, a horror icon forever associated with Count Dracula in the 1931 classic, his commanding presence defining the genre for decades of filmmakers to follow. He died at 73. Peter Boyle rests at Green River Cemetery in East Hampton, New York, a character actor best known as the monster in Young Frankenstein, and later as Frank Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, showcasing remarkable comedic range. He died at 71. Rosemary Clooney rests at St. Patrick's Cemetery in Maysville, Kentucky, a singer and actress known for White Christmas and numerous hit recordings, her warm voice making her one of the most beloved performers of her era. She died at 74. Will Sampson rests at Graves Creek Cemetery in Wichita, Oklahoma, an actor and artist best known as Chief Bromden in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, bringing quiet power and dignity to a landmark role. He died at 53. Tyrone Power rests at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, California, a leading man of the mark of Zorro and classic swashbuckler films, his dashing looks and athleticism making him one of the era's most popular romantic stars. He died at 44. Paul Reubens rests at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, California, the creator and performer behind the iconic character Pee Wee Herman, whose playful, offbeat charm made him a beloved and enduring figure in comedy. He died at 70. John Wayne rests at Pacific View Memorial Park in Corona del Mar, California, a Western icon of Stagecoach, The Searchers, and True Grit, his rugged screen persona coming to define the American Western for generations. He died at 72. Donna Reed rests at Westwood Memorial Park in Westwood, California, an actress known for It's a Wonderful Life and her own long-running series, The Donna Reed Show, embodying warmth and wholesome charm on screen. She died at 64. Benny Hill rests at Hollybrook Cemetery in Southampton, England, a British comedian famous worldwide for his self-titled sketch show, blending slapstick, satire, and cheeky humor into a format beloved across generations. He died at 68. Donna Douglas rests at Bluff Creek Community Cemetery, Louisiana, an actress and singer known for playing Ellie Mae Clampett on the Beverly Hillbillies, a role that made her an instantly recognizable face of 1960s television. She died at 82. Martin Landau rests at Beth David Cemetery in Elmont, New York, an Oscar winner for Ed Wood and a star of Mission Impossible, admired throughout his career for his versatility and dedication to craft. He died at 89. Florence Henderson rests at Westwood Memorial Park, California, a television actress best known as Carol Brady on The Brady Bunch, her warmth helping make the show a lasting symbol of the American sitcom family. She died at 82. James Baskett rests at Crown Hill Cemetery in Indianapolis, Indiana, an actor who portrayed Uncle Remus in Song of the South and famously sang Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, a performance that earned him a special Academy Award. He died at 40. Don Knotts rests at Westwood Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California, an Emmy-winning actor remembered as Barney Fife on The Andy Griffith Show, his nervous energy and comic timing making him a television legend. He died at 81. Ann Baxter rests at Unity Chapel Cemetery in Wyoming, Wisconsin, an Academy Award winner known for The Razor's Edge and All About Eve, admired for the sharp intelligence she brought to complex, layered roles. She died at 62. Doris Roberts rests at Westwood Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California, an Emmy-winning actress best known as Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, delivering some of television's most memorable comedic performances well into her later years. She died at 90. Cliff Robertson rests at Cedar Lawn Cemetery in East Hampton, New York, an Academy Award winner for Charlie, who also portrayed JFK in PT-109, showing remarkable range across dramatic and biographical roles. He died at 88. Walter Matthau rests at Westwood Memorial Park in Westwood, California, an actor famed for The Odd Couple and his many memorable film pairings with Jack Lemmon, forming one of Hollywood's most enduring comedic partnerships. He died at 79. Joan Davis rests at Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, California, a comic actress known for radio stardom and her hit television series I Married Joan, bringing physical comedy and quick wit to the early days of TV. She died at 53. George Burns rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California, one half of the legendary comedy duo George Burns and Gracie Allen, a partnership that spanned decades of radio and television and helped define American comedy. He died at 100. Lucille Ball rests at Lakeview Cemetery in Jamestown, New York, a comedy pioneer and star of I Love Lucy, whose fearless physical comedy and business savvy made her one of television's most influential figures. She died at 77. Heath Ledger rests at Karrakatta Cemetery in Perth, Australia, an Oscar-winning actor for The Dark Knight, also celebrated for his powerful performance in Brokeback Mountain, cutting short a career of extraordinary promise. He died at 28. Rin Tin Tin rests at the Cimetière des Chiens in Asnières-sur-Seine, France, a legendary German Shepherd film star of the silent era, whose heroic on-screen performances made him one of Hollywood's very first animal celebrities. Laurence Olivier rests at Westminster Abbey, London, England, widely regarded as one of the greatest actors in history, a master of Shakespeare across both stage and screen, whose influence shaped generations of performers. He died at 82.